Hi, my name's K.brackett, and I'm going to tell you about the computer use for all age groups up to third grade. So, technology is nearly everywhere, and we can embrace it or deny it. The question is, what's developmentally appropriate for young children? That's what the question is that we're going to answer today. For infants, we don't recommend screen time at all. But the teachers can use a computer to document milestones like crawling, sitting up, rolling over, taking pictures of them doing things and putting them on the wall. Kids like to look at themselves and parents like to see what they're doing. It's a really handy tool to have a computer for an infant age group for a teacher resource. Also, teachers can use a computer to come up with ideas for infants or to study some infant behaviors they might be confused about or they want to learn more about. So it's pretty important to have a computer when you're an infant teacher. Toddlers are almost the same thing. Screen time, again, is not recommended, and the teachers can go ahead and use the computer to document the toddler milestones, such as them hugging each other or playing games or doing simple finger plays. And teachers can also use a computer to come up with ideas or study toddlers' behaviors. And if you can see on the corner here, I have this little art project, and computers are really handy to do things like give gifts for parents or just to show them what we're doing in the classroom again. A computer is a really asset for a toddler room as well. When you get to preschool age, it's a good idea to have a computer that the kids can use it as well. The teachers can still use the computer to document what's happening in the classroom, and the teachers can also use the computer to come up with ideas or study behaviors. But we can also use the computer to show them short videos that might be something real that they might never see. Like the other day, we were talking about things that lives in trees, and I was talking about sloths, and I showed them a literal video that was 1 minute and 3 seconds, and the kids went extremely wild. They loved to see every aspect of it. They wanted to see it over and over again. And we weren't playing a game. We were just showing a very short movie to show how a sloth moves and how it eats. And it was very interesting to the children. So that's the way that I use the computer to accept my work and enhance the classroom. But you got to be careful not to let children play games that are aggressive, because they can show that aggressiveness through play, and you really don't want that. So you might want to have some games on hand that are like math games and that kind of stuff. But it's not totally recommended that they use screen time, but a little screen time is okay. When they get to be kindergartners to third grade, the teachers can use the computer again to document the milestones and the study behaviors, but they can also help the children make books for themselves. They can play educational games or even write their own stories with this computer. So we can use a computer again to accent your work and enhance the classroom. When I was a after-school teacher one time, I showed the kids a video of the longest domino run, and they came up with the unbelievably most cool domino displays, and we made it a whole unit. It was all summer long. We learned about dominoes, and at the very end, we had like the best domino demonstration, and they all won a prize. It was awesome. And a computer at that age from K to 3 should be available for every child and be center in the classroom. And that just means that everyone should have access to the computer and they should all be able to use it. I learned this information in this book, Supporting Play in Early Childhood by Dorothy Justice Sluss. I'll show it to you. Here it is. That's our classroom book that I'm using right now in one of my classes. And I hope you enjoyed my video and have a good time with computers in the classroom. Thanks again.